Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Chris Steele Fragrances, and tonight I bring to you 5 powdery fragrances that are great for date night or evening with your significant other. If you enjoy the content, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Help me help you make the world a better smelling place. The way we do that is by being a part of the channel. So, first on the list of powdery fragrances for anything that's intimate. We're talking about dinners, dates, rendezvous, rendezvous, I should say. Um, Anything in that realm. And we're going to just start off with a real nice banger right here. So this is Oud Tabak from the House of Anfar. Very beautiful bottle. Look at that. Very beautiful, nicely detailed. But what's in the bottle smells even better. So I'm going to give myself a little spray here. This is a really, really nice fragrance. So the first thing you get is this creaminess. It's a creamy, powdery pepper. It's like a vanilla pepper creaminess with a powdery honey note. Smells really, really good. It's in the name. You have oud. Oud is the first word in the name, but there really is no oud in this at all. There's none to be detected. There's none in the notes. It's just a name. I think they're referencing luxury of some sort, or at least trying to put you in the mind frame of luxury. That it does smell like it's luxury. Honey, powdery, sweet, fresh, classic, and spicy. So if you're in the market for something like that, go with Anfar Oud Tabak. Next on the list, talked about this before a little bit on some of my other videos, but it definitely has become part of my regular rotation and for good reason, and that is Al Nashama from the House of Latafa. And its younger brother gets all the attention, Al Nashama Caprice, but everybody tends to overlook this because of vintage radio. But I never got vintage radio. I did get this. Let's spray this on. I'll tell you what it smells like real quick. Yes. So, powdery plum. Powdery plum note. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's sweet, powdery plum. There's a little bit of wood in there. Wood, there's some florals. It just smells really good. It's powdery, it's sweet, it's slightly fruity with florals and wood. And this would be great to go on a first date with. I feel like that a scent profile like that will definitely get you compliments, and you'll just be that guy. So, Al Nashama from the House of Latafa. Next, we have, I'll go with this one. Next was a Marshall's pickup. I think, yeah, it was Marshall's. It was a Marshall's pickup. And I actually wore this quite extensively when I went on a little vacation a few years back with my in-laws and my wife to Branson, Missouri. And that fragrance is King Fabulous. And King Fabulous is a clone of Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous, which is like luxury baby powder. I know it sounds weird, but no. If you smell this, you'll know exactly what I mean. So we're going back of the wrist on this. Now this one is slightly synthetic because it's a $15 fragrance that I got from Marshall's. No lies. Got it from Marshall's, but it does not smell cheap. It smells synthetic at first, but then the alcohol and whatever else is in there dries down, and you get left with a super fresh, powdery, sweet, almost minty in a way, but it's a really strong lavender. If you are familiar with lavender, you know that like a heavy dose of it almost comes off as minty. And that's because lavender plants are actually related to mint plants, but I'm not going to get into a bunch of botany lessons with you guys. I'm just here to explain fragrances. So yeah, it comes off almost minty because of the powder, but it's heavy lavender with powder, slight woods, and a bit of spice. Not a whole lot of spice, not super spicy, but I believe there's some cardamom in there just to give it a little bit of smoothness. Good fragrance. And that is King Fabuloso from the House of Milestone, a Marshall's pickup. You can probably find that in Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or any other open box rack store. What I mean by open box is there are certain rack stores that have fragrances that are just sitting out on the shelf. They are not in boxes. They may or may not be in a protective case, but most open box rack stores have fragrances that are sitting out that you can spray right there and that you can buy on the spot. And that was one of them. I smelled it in the store and I thought to myself, this is a pretty good fragrance. I think I'm gonna pick it up. So that's exactly what I did. All right, moving on. The one of the fragrances that kind of blew this channel up a little bit when I first started, and it kind of surprised me because I, I know that this is a banger of a fragrance, but I have a lot of banger fragrances on my channel. I don't get the most traffic, but for whatever reason, this one got like was is the one video that has over thousands of views, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But that is Baroque Satin Oud from the House of Maison Alhambra. I don't know if this is still around. I know that there's a weird one that's from, I don't even know where it's from. I think the people who did this also did that, but it goes under a weird name. It's like Mason something. Actually, I think it's the same name on here. Mason Natural Spray. I have no I have no clue. I know that this one is Mason Alhambra makes this kind, which is Baroque Satin Oud. There's another one that's floating around there. Same kind of bottle, but it's square. Same gold cap, but a square. Their cap isn't as detailed as this. However, I think that the most important thing is this smells amazing. Okay, the other one had Oud Tabak, had the name Oud in it. There was no Oud in it. This is not the case. Baroque Satin Oud has heavy Oud, but done so classy. We're going back to hand. So classy. Mm, that is beautiful. So it's oud, but it's also oud with powder, vanilla, but mainly oud and powder. A luxury soap powder, the kind of powder that would be in a luxury suite, like in a bathroom in France somewhere, something like that. I have a, not a guilty, I have a confession to make. I am guilty of spraying this on my bed occasionally just to lay in it. I will spray this on my bed and go to sleep just so I can lay in it and smell like it in the morning because this has otherworldly performance. 10 to 12 hours easily. Baroque Satin Oud from the House of Maison Alhambra. There is another version out there. From what I understand, it's pretty much the same thing. So if you see that one, it's probably still good to go. And last but not least, the newest powdery fragrance in my collection, and I am absolutely in love with it, is Shagaf Oud Tonka from the House of Swiss Arabian. All right, all wrists are now occupied, so we're going the crook of the arm, and I'm going right here. So yeah, yeah, buddy. Mm, mm, mm. Oh man, it smells good. So this is powdery, but in its own way. Oh, that smells so good. And I'm telling you, all of these fragrances are great for winter and fall type date situations, especially some of them are more for close quarters. Like I would say that Al Nashama, they all perform very well, but I think Al Nashama works best for close quarters because some of them perform a little too well, and you don't want to smoke people out. Like oud satin or Baroque satin oud is great for outdoor events. It's great for if you're going to be in a big ballroom or a stadium or anything where it's a big open space and there's a lot of real estate to move around. It's a little bit better for those situations because the smell is not as direct and strong and pungent right up somebody's nose. But it's also good for, like I said earlier, it's good for the bed. Put it in the bed and lay in it, if you dig what I'm saying. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the fragrance at hand. Oud Tonka is so smooth, refined, clean. It is like a clean, powdery, non-synthetic. You would think with the note like Tonka, it smells super. No, this is like really smooth because it smells like what I would. It smells like pure, like crushed tonka beans. Um, it smells like powder and crushed tonka beans and some vanilla, not super vanilla heavy. Most of the sweetness you get is directly from the tonka beans, and the tonka beans have a natural powderiness, but I think they amped it up a little bit. So yeah, you get that again. Oud, Shagoff Oud Tonka or something like that. Shagoff Oud Tonka or Shagoff Oud Tonka, I should say. Sorry, these names are crazy. Has no oud in it at all, so don't worry about that. The only one in this lineup that has oud is Baroque Satin Oud, and it's a very, very wearable oud, very pleasant, not skanky at all, powdery, and just all around sexy. So those are five really nice, powdery, sexy date night fragrances you could wear for the winter and for the late fall. Anyway, I'm tired as hell. I'm ready to pack it up. So I'm pretty sure you are too after watching this video. It was a doozy. But we're going to keep it moving. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.